see. West Coast rivals collide at SoFi Stadium. It's the Seahawks and Rams, and it's next on EA Sports.
Ain't no other king in this rap thing, Nick siblings. Nothing but my children. When they disappearing. I'm in a city with a flag be getting thrown like it was past interference. Padlock around the building. Crash pulling up in a mark truck just to play freeze tag. With a bone to pick like it was sea bass. So when I made it out, I made about 50K from the show. Trying to show the ropes before they from a... I'm prophetic. They only talk about it, how I get it. Only good for saving face.
I'm Mike Tirico on this mid-November afternoon. Seahawks and Rams in the NFL rivalry series. We're underway here at SoFi. And he stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Rams once again led by Matthew Stafford at quarterback. First 12 years with Detroit, his 5th year with the Rams, including a Super Bowl championship, winning Super Bowl 56. The #1 overall pick all the way back in 2009.
You know, it's funny how time flies, Mike, and we won't call him old. We'll just call him experienced. And here's a guy who's been doing this for a really long time at a high level, and he's going to hope that some of that experience works in his favor today. And when he plays well, this is proven to be a really hard team to beat.
That's hauled in on the left behind the boot. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
A play fake. Now Stafford to throw. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. A gain of 17 yards. First down, L.A.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
On play action, it's Stafford. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Leonard Williams gets him for a loss of 7. And now it's third down.
We've seen a little bit of a transformation across the defensive tackle position. And what I mean, Mike, is years ago, they were on the interior of the line to stuff the run. They were big bodies taking up space. Now, not only do you have to defend the run, you have to be able to win one-on-one matchups and get to the quarterback.
Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. Working out of the gun, Stafford. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Fourth down, the Rams will send out Ethan Evans to punt. Back deep for Seattle, Torrey Horton. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. Seahawks come out, and they are led by a new quarterback, Sam Darnold. From USC, he's bounced around for his first 7 seasons. This is 5th different franchise as he starts year 8 in the NFL. And Greg, it's year 1 with the Seahawks.
To say last year changed the trajectory of Sam Darnold's career feels a little bit like an understatement, doesn't it, Mike? I mean, the year he had in Minnesota alongside head coach Kevin O'Connell by far was the best year of his career, and it's a big reason why Seattle paid him what they did to come in, replace Geno Smith as the starting quarterback. So now the question is, years ago under Kyle Shanahan, 1 year under Kevin O'Connell, can he now bring that to Seattle and have that same level of success and take them back to the playoffs? I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That's a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
That's to the rookie from Miami, Elijah Arroyo.
So barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it looks like this is going to be a 3-and-out. So this offense has to get to the sideline and regroup, figure out what went wrong, fix it, because they've got to be able to maintain possession the next time out.
Good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. Rams offense ready to possess the football for the 2nd time. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. Play action, Stafford. That's into the hands of the tight end, Tyler Higbee. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick 1st down. Stafford now to throw on 1st down. Pass caught right side by Higbee. And they'll get about half what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 5. They go jet sweep and give it to Adams. And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play.
Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go, because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike, it's very hard for these receivers to cut and get vertical.
Second quarter now, Rams in control of the football. 3rd and 7 as we are ready to get back underway. Throw on 3rd down, Stafford. That's taken in by Higbee. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Third down is when we see so many tight ends around the league really make their money. They operate in the middle of the field, They're a big, easy target for the quarterback, and even if they are covered, Mike, they're not really ever covered.
Man in motion is Smith. Here's a handoff to Williams. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From 29, here's 2nd and 8. Man in motion, heading right. Stafford now on 2nd down. Into the hands of Jordan Whittington. He's taken down just shy of the 10. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage, and it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
A throw on the move is caught. And he's in! Puka Nacua! Touchdown, Rams!
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
The extra point from Carney is good. And the Rams will take a 7-0 lead. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. Safe kick taken at the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Seahawks offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. They'll be hoping to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 our score as this drive begins with a first down. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 6. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And it'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's Newsom down. He picked up the first down.
Seahawks.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
Overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes.
A loss of 6 yards. It's 2nd down.
Two minutes remain. First half in a 7-0 game. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Straight ahead, it's Walker. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. That is Quentin Lake there to make the play.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
It is 3rd and long. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. Throw right side, home in by Cup. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
4th down.
Here's Michael Dixon now. The punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. Oh, they had a shot there, hit it to 5. But it continues into the end zone. Come back out to the 20. Matthew Stafford and the Rams offense getting set to go again. They lead it here in the 2nd quarter, 7-0. As they begin with a... From the gun, here's Stafford. That's the left side, pulled in by Higbee. And he'll be taken down past the 40-yard line. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
42-yard line.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode. And that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points. Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
2nd down and 3. A shotgun snap to Stafford. There's a short one taken in by Higbee. Now a timeout Rams, that's number 2. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this 2nd quarter.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Again, it's Stafford. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And he's close to another 1st down. Brought down just shy of the marker.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the Seahawks 34-yard line.
2nd and a yard. One final throw before the break. He'll get this to Kyron Williams. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen and crew, thrilled to be with you from the Orlando studios at EA Sports, and we'll keep this one short and sweet. Just one touchdown on the board so far, 7-0 at the half. Will the offenses pick it back up? To find out, let's rejoin our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. This is still anyone's game here. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand as the 2nd half is about to get underway. As the 3rd quarter begins. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Seahawks offense is going to have a first crack at it as we begin this 3rd quarter. So far, not much has gone right. They've had it twice, won it twice. Looking to sustain something here on drive number 3. on 1st and 10 is Darnold. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
The run up the middle, it's Walker. And he'll manage to get to the 33. It's Darius Williams up to make the stop.
33 yards. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Darnold. That is caught. He finds Walker. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
1st down, Seattle.
Wide to your running back in space and make the defense tackle him. That's really all this is. Something small turns into a nice pickup.
They run with Walker. And he's able to fight through 1 tackle here. Pick up about 3. 2nd down coming up.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll go play action with Darnold. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the 2nd-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is. The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a 1st down.
1st down, Seahawks.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need, but really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. We have an injured player for the Rams on the field. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. It is 2nd and 9. Here's Darnold. Got his man at the 6. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the 1st down.
Walker. And he's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. That one, take it in. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown. Touchdown, Seattle.
So when you find yourself this tight to the goal line, Mike, the offense becomes a lot more restricted in as far as how deep you can throw the ball. The field is wider than it is long, and I think the idea here is let's spread them out. Let's put all of our eligibles out there and let the quarterback get a really good picture. Where are the holes in the coverage? Where are the one-on-one matchups that I like? And let's put this ball in the quarterback's hand. Let him make a good decision, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
Jason Myers on to attempt the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Seahawks will level things out at 7 apiece. Time for the kickoff. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Rams offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. Man in motion is Smith. On play action, it's Stafford. Throw here down the field. It will fall. Incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Stafford out quick to Adams. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield. So that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
Third and 2. Here we go. The motion man is Nakua. Third and 2. Stafford. He gets this to the veteran tight end, Higbee. And he will have the 1st down. He caught it short of the line to gain, but knows right where that marker is, and he's able to pick up that 1st down.
So that's a big 1st down conversion because, Mike, as you take a look at the game clock, if they play this right, not only do they put themselves in position to score here to win this at the end, but they also can leave very little time left for their opponent to try to go down and answer.
They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not having it. Gonna lose a yard.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
Now a 2nd down throw for Stafford. That's to Higbee, the tight end. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
Play action, Stafford. He's going to look deep for Adams. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Brings up second and
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete. Weak one that time. Good coverage, and he breaks it up.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
He manages to get the throw away and completes it. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
That's another Rams first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
You get in these situations, third down, tie game, fourth quarter. I mean, this is really where your quarterback makes his money. You are going to put your faith and say, all right, what is the best play for this offense to execute? And the game really rests in the hands of your quarterback. And he continues to come up with these third down pickups and continues to extend this drive. He's got a shot to come away the hero and win this game here late.
Here's second down and 3. It's another run here for Williams. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
A loss of a yard on the play.
2 minutes to play in regulation. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Here's a big one. This third down. They'll drop to throw. That one broken up. It is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really a no-fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up fourth down.
Great job there defensively separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. This guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
This kick is good. They move out front and take the lead here in the fourth quarter. So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it first down. Working out of the gun, Stafford. That is caught. And the Rams are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1.
That's another Rams first down. First down and goal to go.
Its metal brain corrodes.
It's been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with first and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
They'll run. It's Williams. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Tyron Williams. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
The extra point from Party is good. And the Rams will move out to a 14-7 lead. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. He fields it at the 8. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Out comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Darnold now to throw. His pass taken in by Shaheed. Now Seattle will use the first of their timeouts. 70 seconds left to go in this game.
At the 35-yard line.
Now 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. He'll get this complete to Walker. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Timeout Seahawks. That is their second. Stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. Here's 1st down. Darnold to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. Great timing to call the screen. It's a gain of 17 and a 1st down.
And now, after that catch, they've got a chance here late, Mike. They've got enough time to try to move this thing down. I think they can win the game on this possession.
That's dropped off for Walker.
Darnold's pass. Complete to Ken Walker. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 30-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 6. To throw again is Darnold. That's caught. It's A.J. Barner, the tight end. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
And now we're at the point of the game, Mike, where someone has to step up and make a play. That's exactly what this quarterback and his receiver did. It gives them now a fresh set of downs and a chance to go down and make this game very interesting.
Pressure time, no timeouts to stop the clock as they get set here for a big 1st down. Here's Darnold again. Throw right side, hauled in by Cup. And they'll get about half what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Just take what the defense is giving you. You can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
And that is incomplete. They took the end zone shot of the final play. It's a heartbreaking finish as this one will come to an end. So it's a win here for the Rams. They use a little home cooking here. They play a complete football game and are going to send their fans home quite happy. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Rams are victorious as we say so long from SoFi.